So hi everybody, welcome. My name is Kevin Onsignor, and today I'm going to be sharing with you a simple strategy, a simple way that you can buy Bitcoin using your local mobile transfer option rather than going to the bank or using credit card. And since I'm in Kenya, I'm going to be using Mpesa to buy Bitcoin. And yeah, let's jump into it. I'm going to keep this precise and to the point, and we see how this works. So I hope you get to enjoy this video, and if you find value in it, give it a likes. And if you also need any question covered, or if you have any questions, be sure to leave it in the comment below. So the site that you're going to look at is called localbitcoins.com, and it's a site that I've been using for quite a while, and I've never found any issues. I find it to be very simple, very straightforward. You can buy and sell Bitcoin at any given point or time. So the first thing that you want to do is go ahead and sign up. um, that is, just put in your username, email, password, and password again, then do a little confirmation, check out if you're a robot or you're a human being, and register. So once you have done that, then you'll be able to log in. So I won't be covering much of that because that is pretty straightforward. You can go ahead and sign into your account once you are done and registering. So the next step that you want to do is you want to now be able to go and log in into your account once you've been able to do the signing up. And this is how your account will be looking. So you'll be having two options. That is, the option number one is to buy Bitcoin, and I believe that is the purpose we are here today, to learn how to buy Bitcoin. And then purpose number two is you can be able to sell. And so there is a list of traders, those who are sellers, who are being able to sell the Bitcoins, and also the payment options. And since I'm from Kenya, we are from Kenya, that you can see that we have what you call Mpesa, that is widely used. So that is from Safaricom network. So if you are from a different country, you will always find these sellers offering different payment methods. You can have MTN, you can have Airtel, whichever payment option you have, it will always be listed here. And then just to highlight, you can see the seller's name right here, and then you can also see how many transactions that individual has been able to complete. And also you can see their rating, that rate they are given in percentage. That is the feedback that they have been able to be given. And then the green icon shows how active the person is, or he or she is online. Then once you come to this right hand side, you can see the price per Bitcoin, and also you can see the limit or for each trader is offering. So like this guy, Jay, is offering between 50 Kenya shillings up to 10,000 Kenya shillings. And then this guy also is offering around the same range. Then the minimum you can buy from LBTC traders is 10,000 up to 158,000. So depending with how much you have, that is the limit that you can buy. So once you have all these ready, you can be able to see. And Bitcoin, for this platform localbitcoins.com, you have all over the world. You have countries. So in your area, in your country, you can find people that are selling. You can see, sorry, the list is quite comprehensive depending on the countries. Zambia, Yemen, you can see Uruguay, United States, yeah, you can see Portugal, Russia, Rwanda. So all countries are listed there. Then you can also get to filter by whichever payment method that is available. You can either buy by PayPal, Netella, transfer, whichever platform you want to make payment. You can also get to filter right here and search, and also you can be able to search according to the amount. So since this is just a straightforward, then another thing that you will want to come and see once you have your account right here is come to the security. This is very important. This is your Bitcoin wallet. This is like your bank account, and you want to highlight and select this two-factor authentication, and also download a Google Authenticator, so that you get to have an extra layer of protection above your account. So once you have that authenticator, then you link it with your account, and you'll be able to have a very, very, very secure account right there, so that it is just you who can be able to access that. and if anybody tries to access, then they need to verify first of all. And you can see people are buying. We had the first guy here, somebody has already bought that amount, and people keep buying very quickly. You can see also there's somebody else who has come here. This guy was not there just a minute ago. So another interesting thing that you'll find, like between yesterday and today, the value of this Bitcoin has risen. Yesterday it was 1.2 million, today is 1.3 million Kenya shillings. So the value is growing up day by day. So that's why you just need to buy this Bitcoin, hold it for as long as you can, and you can be able to increase in value as opposed to putting your money in the bank. Yeah, so that is another good option with the Bitcoin, because its value is raising day and day, because it is a supply and demand kind of chain reaction happening here. And so once the supply is low and the demand is high, always this Bitcoin is going to be able to increase and increase in value always, as opposed to how can have you seen the value of your currency increase by say 100,000 just overnight? I haven't seen that, but the value of Bitcoin is increasing, and that is also an important factor for you to consider. Rather, you have your money settled in Bitcoin than just letting it lie in the bank, and you can be able to come back and thank me later. So we're just going to open select buy here, and we're going to open an option with Pato Patos Patoswain Patoswain, and um, you just need to open on. You'll always find the terms or for whichever trade right here on the right hand side, and also you can see the opening hours. So like this guy is already online, so we can be able to open a transaction, and you can also see wherever they are, and you can see the limit of whichever amount that they are offering to buy Bitcoin. So just for the purpose of a quick um, demonstration, I'm just going to buy a Bitcoin for 1,000 Kenya shillings. That is about a hundred $10. That is, you're going to see that is 0.000766 amount of Bitcoin, and you can buy any amount of Bitcoin. This is just for the purpose of demonstration, and then once you enter that, then you can see how much you can be able to get in terms of Bitcoin. So if you wanted, also you can be able to settle in the value you want. Say you want 0.1 over Bitcoin, you can be able to see it's going to cost you 13,000, but this guy doesn't have that amount of Bitcoin to sell. So for him, the limit is 3,600. So you can always play around either way in terms of amount or in terms of Bitcoin. You can just keep put in and see how much you need. So for the purpose of this, I'm just going to keep it simple to 1,000 Kenya shillings, and then what we are going to do is just open that trade, and you will find that these guys are always online. So right here you can say pay the seller, step number 1, then you confirm, then you will say I have paid once you have sent that payment. So you're going to start a conversation here and say and then we are going to send that. So we just wait for Pato Swain to respond to give us the detail. Then it's also a secured way for trading and buying Bitcoin, because once you open this trade, then the guy is online, is about to respond. So once you open this trade, this is what we call the escrow, is whereby the Bitcoin now will leave his wallet, come to the escrow once I've opened this trade, and once I've confirmed, then the Bitcoin will move from the escrow, that is like a medium platform where the Bitcoin is held before it is released to me. So it is a give and take kind of network, whereby it protects both the buyer and the seller in real time. So we will just wait for him to, or her, I'm not sure. um, and you can see that the payment option that he is providing here uh, to give that. So the chat is already open right down below here. We're just waiting for the seller to confirm, then we make that payment with Mpesa and it will be done. Okay, sorry guys. Pato Swain has been let down a bit. He hasn't approved within the rest regulated time. That's why you always have that contact for you to be able to contact the seller. So I'm going to choose another guy within the limit, and then we're going to continue and see how that works. Um, it's a please trade no way payment from the bank or any other processors. and the accepted is Mpesa. So the average talk time is within that 1 hour. So what you're going to do, just going to repeat the same, just going to buy for 1,000 Kenya shillings. That is the amount of Bitcoin that you're going to be able to send. Then you can say right here, hi, kindly send a payment details. Right, hi, kindly send the payment details. Then we are going to be opening that trade for us to buy. Hopefully Neo Kenya is online and will be able to respond in real time. So this should take very little time for you just to buy the Bitcoin, since I know the majority of the trader are usually online. Okay, all right, so we have the number there. You'll be finding details from different guys, and so then the next thing is just for you to be able to send in that amount. So then now it's just to go to your mobile payment option and choose that amount that you've been able to send, and then just get to send that. I'm just doing that right now with the number that is given right there. So I've completed the transaction. I'm going to say done. Then I'm going to say I have paid. So now then it's just a matter of seconds for that transaction to complete, and it will be credited to my Bitcoin wallet. So this is the amount that I'm going to receive in Bitcoin for that amount of Kenya shillings. So if you're buying more, then you can just go ahead and buy more and you'll be good to go. So if I come and check the amount in my wallet isn't yet reflected, but it should take just a few minutes and it will be able to reflect into my account, and I will also get a notification. So yeah, it is as simple as that. So you just go ahead and give it a try, and you can also let me know how that works. So it is as simple as that. Just make the payment. Should take a few minutes. It will reflect into the account. And then we are back. So as you can see, it has already been credited. If you are keen before, initially you saw this that I had 0.00 Bitcoin, but right now that amount of Bitcoin has been credited. Yeah, it was about 0.00758 of Bitcoin, so it has been credited. The transaction has been able to take roughly about 8 minutes for the whole process. So you can see it is more of timely because there has to be a back and forth between various confirmations have to be made so that the Bitcoin is released between the seller and the buyer. So this is all you need. So as you can see, now I have 0.007 of Bitcoin, and you can also have this where it says receive Bitcoin. This is where you find your Bitcoin wallet right here. So out of the whole process of Bitcoin, the only thing that you can send to anybody is your Bitcoin address. This is the only thing that you can share. Don't share your Bitcoin address, don't share your Bitcoin wallet, don't share your Bitcoin password or username. This is your confidential, very confidential. So treat your Bitcoin as your bank account and don't share with anybody. But you can send the Bitcoin wallet so that anybody who has Bitcoin can send you, and you can access it once you click on the receive Bitcoin tab right there. And you will also come, if you come to transactions, you can see the various transactions that you have been able to be done right here. And you can see that the transaction that we have just completed right here, we opened this at it was started at 13:38. That is when we opened that trade, and at 13:46 I've been able to receive that amount of Bitcoin. So that is the straightforward way for you to buy Bitcoin. You can buy as much as possible you want, and once you come back here, you can always see also other people that are offering that amount of Bitcoin. You will always have more and more and more people. So if you like this video, just leave a comment down below. If you have any question, or if you like to see more of these videos, then go ahead and leave me a comment below so that I can respond and also get to share more. Otherwise, apart from that, much appreciation for listening, and I wish you all the best in your buying and selling.